In a world of wild and wacky burrito creations, I wanted to see if I can make tikka masala freezer burritos, and so did many of you. After 4 months of tinkering, I think I've got something.
The flavor of this dish hinges almost entirely on spices, of which I use garam masala, ground coriander, paprika, smoked if you forgot it, salt, ground cumin, turmeric, ginger, fresh is best but ground works too, onion, and garlic powder. I find that fresh garlic and garlic powder offer different flavor experiences, and I want both here. 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, just finely minced. Most of the flavor compounds and spices are lipophilic, so I'm adding a bit of oil to this mix. Once heated, the spices will start to flavor the oil, and that flavor will be carried throughout the dish. Add some water to turn this mix into a paste. Half of this will be used as a part of a marinade for the chicken. The other half goes into the sauce. Chicken breast. Here I have about 900 grams of it, raw. I'm going to bake these at 425 degrees F, 218 C, but before I do so, I need them to be about the same thickness. Using a technique that I showed in my loaded mac and cheese video, I press down on one breast at a time through the meaty pad of my palm. You can really get in there, feel the muscle fibers break apart. I'm shooting for about a 3/4 inch thickness, which only takes me a minute to achieve. This method looks barbaric, sure, but it's quick and requires no extra tools. Yogurt, nonfat Greek, is going to be the main component of this marinade. A little over a cup's worth spooned straight on top of the chicken. In goes half of the spice paste, and mix until each breast is thoroughly coated, top and bottom. I know I said this is a marinade, but I won't waste time letting this sit. You can if you'd like. For me, it's straight into the oven for 17 minutes. In the meantime, I'll dice half an onion, throw a pan down on medium-high heat, add in the onion and what's left of the paste, and stir and heat until the spices have become aromatic and the onion somewhat translucent. Beans! Garbanzo beans, or chickpeas. I still haven't decided which name I prefer. Either way, this whole can of Beanie Boys, rinsed of course, is going in before this spice and onion mix starts to burn. Once the beans have had time to soften up a bit, in goes 1 whole can of tomato sauce. Yeah, just like that. At this point, I like to let the sauce simmer down a bit, but as you'll see in a minute, I might have let it go for a little too long. Now the key to making this tikka. Now the key to making this sauce orange and creamy like the tikka masala we're all used to is Laughing Cow cream cheese. 4 wedges of this is all I need to transform this tomatoey, beanie, spice and onion slop into an irresistibly decadent sauce. Yeah, this tikka masala isn't traditional, but neither is putting it in a burrito. Mix until the wedges are fully incorporated and the sauce is a beautiful orange. At this point, it takes all my willpower not to pour all the sauce into a cup and drink it on the floor. That's right, the floor, because I won't be able to make it to the couch. Oh, and would you look at that? The chicken is done, saved by the breasts. I use my knife to flop the breast onto a cutting board, because I'm cool like that, and let them chill out for a hot minute, or 5, and then proceed to chop them up. Chop. I'm going for small 3/4 inch cubes here. I like my chicky to be evenly dispersed throughout the thicky sauce it's about to go in. A moment of silence for the marriage is about to take place. So beautiful. And as you can see, I have to add a bit of water back into the mix, as a little too much moisture was lost from cooking the sauce down. Sure, I want these all-American Indian-Mexican abominations to be extra thick, but too thick, and they will just be unpleasantly dry. Alright, time to put that tikka masala in a burrito. If you've watched my first ever freezer burrito video, which you should watch if you haven't, this next bit should look familiar. Oh, and these aren't just any tortillas. No. These are the wraps that don't rip. Check that out too. A quick rundown of the process for wrapping these burritos. I weigh the tikka masala filling, separate out even amounts into 6 tortillas and a little cilantro, and wrap up like so. As alluded to earlier, these puppies go into the freezer once I'm done making them, and I pull one out whenever I want to satisfy both my taste buds and my stomach while simultaneously insulting several cultures at once. But one question still remains.
Will it burrito? Recipe in the description below. Peace.